I'm Emily Williams in Edmonton, where I asked, why aren't people having kids anymore? Turns out it's complicated.
Can you hold my hand?
Lately, it seems like everyone is talking about why people aren't having enough kids. According to Stats Canada, in 2023, there were 1.26 children born in Canada per woman. It places Canada among the lowest low countries for birth rates. It's driven by people choosing not to have kids, but also having less of them. Alyssa Gogan is 23 years old with a 3-year-old son. While her first child wasn't planned, she's on the fence about having a second.
It was hard financially. Formula is expensive, really expensive. I was spending almost $60 a week on formula.
Beyond financials, Gogan says it's just harder for parents to find a support system these days.
The community that isn't there anymore, the community aspect, nobody really talks to each other anymore, like the neighbors and stuff, or like family members. Everybody's more distant now. So I feel like if you do have, the more kids you have, you just have to do it by yourself.
First snow experience.
When Sheena Valdez came from the Philippines to Canada with her husband and now 11-year-old son, she didn't know if she wanted another child.
Really, the economy is bad. So, for me, I'm having a hard time looking for a job in my industry.
She's made the choice to be one and done.
I could not imagine other people here struggling, and then they would have more children. I don't think that's ideal.
Valdez says while financial incentives like $10 a day childcare might motivate others to have more kids, for her, it came down to her own well-being.
Even if you research beforehand, before you gave birth, and then when the baby's here, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? It's really, it would really affect your mental health.
An Angus Reid poll reported that among Canadians who want to have children, half of them delayed longer than they wanted. Financial security and finding the right partner were among the top reasons given. But for those who don't want to have children, 2/3 of them say they simply don't want them. That reflects the reality for Andrea Williams.
I've had events in my own home.
She runs an online social group that connects child-free women. The Ladies Without Little Ones Facebook page has over 200 members. Williams wanted kids at one point in her life, but when her partner expressed doubts, she began to reconsider.
At first it was unfathomable not to have children, but the more I thought about it, I actually couldn't come up with a reason why I wanted them other than I just thought that's what I was supposed to do. There was a lot of pressure and that need to fit in with what everyone else was doing.
She's taken time to focus on her career and her health and says years later she has no regrets. But that doesn't mean she doesn't face blowback.
At first it felt like an insult, but when I kind of reframed it, I thought, this is selfish, but not the way they think it is.
Williams says while people are having less children, they're also being more deliberate and responsible in their choices, which can't be a bad thing.
Children are you're responsible for everything about them. Adding another one into that craziness when you already have another one, it's just a lot to handle.
Emily Williams, CBC News, Edmonton.